Three.
Good morning, everybody. Hope
Howdy.
everybody's. How are you doing, Todd?
Hello. Good morning. I'm fine. How are you, Tom?
I'm doing good. I had to go mute something. Anyway, so you having a good morning?
Yeah, might as well. I usually wake up about 5, but this morning I didn't wake up till 6:30. I'm like, wow, I slept in. It's not really sleeping in because it's 6:30, still early, but
Yeah.
I'm usually up and moving around 5:30 at least. But not this morning.
Good morning, Mr. Bumcrack. How are you today? Or this afternoon, this evening? Um, well, there was some exciting news in the media today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sad day for television. Pat Sajak is retiring from the Wheel of Fortune at the end of this season.
Really? Why? He's only done the show for 84 years.
Well, he's only 76.
No, he's older than that.
Is he? Well, the thing article I was looking at said he was 76.
76? I thought he was older than that. Guess I'll have to Google it now.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, you're doing that?
76.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not that old. It's not that young, but it's not that old.
No, he's not. Glad that you're doing good, Bumcrack. Um, yeah, he's retiring at the end of season 41. 41. Have mercy. Um, Not sure about what's happening with old Vanna. He was quoted as saying they had talked about some time ago if one left, then the other one would leave too. So I don't know whether she's gonna leave now. She's made millions of dollars spinning damn letters and wearing fancy frocks, hasn't she?
Yep.
So that's my
Yeah, I don't
mom left.
understand the motivation. Once you're a rich person, why keep working? Yeah, I don't know.
Well, they film these things in like he'll film 2 shows or 3 shows in a day, so they only probably work like 3 days, 2 days, whatever. And I guess he enjoyed it.
It's kind of like me. I wouldn't keep reselling if I didn't like the money. It's my extra money. It's the adding to the savings. It's the taking vacations. It's the going out to eat and
Right.
stuff.
Good morning, Carol. Yes, that's life changing news because my mom likes the wheel and then Jeopardy. Good morning, Lag. Good morning, Carol. Good morning, John. Um, Elsewhere in the news, that bridge going out up in PA, man. I was reading an article about it. It said that 160,000 cars a day go across that bridge. And here's a
Life's changing.
yeah. Carol's being sarcastic. Have a coffee, and Carol. This is the article I was reading about the bridge explosion. Man, I pity those people up there because that is going to be the alternate routes, geez, I bet people are going to have to leave. If they used to leave at 7, I bet they'll have to leave at 6 now. And that's going to throw a lot of traffic on those alternate routes. Like, do you have to deal with it? Oh, that's right. He doesn't ever leave the
He didn't
basement.
ever leave the basement.
Right. Um, Maggie Maggie goes up there a couple of days a week to to sit with her grandkids. So I think she's going to be dealing with it. Well, there's the turnpike over to the, what is that called?
do, do,
The
do.
the New Jersey Turnpike is apparently running parallel to it too. So, like I said, I pity those people. No, I don't pity them. I feel sorry for them having to deal with that. But I guess that's what you get when you want to live in the big city. You know, down in Podunk, North Carolina, the only time they have heavy congestion down there is when one of the hay trailers turns over and dumps hay out in the middle of the road. John, are you up in PA too? Or are you affected by it? Because it's like Delaware, PA, and Jersey's all right there together at that inter. But he's in New Jersey. Okay. Good morning, Anissa. Good morning, Texas Bandit. Um, and by what's her name? We'll blame. Okay. Yeah, they'll find some way to blame Mr. Trump. Because you know there's not enough going on in this world to
Yeah, those turds.
otherwise. Good morning, Victoria. Long time no see. Or heard. Heard. Where the hell did that come from? Uh, she's so happy. I'll get organized in a minute. Anyway, anything else in the news? Um, eBay Open. Is anybody planning on going to that, whether virtually or if you're convenient to Atlanta? How about you, Todd? You planning on sitting in on their like says nope?
Hmm?
Are you planning on going to eBay Open or watching the video, the virtual part of it, or
No, I know everything I need to know about eBay.
yeah?
Unless they came to Texas and just wanted a party, I'd go to that probably. What do you do at eBay Open?
Well, it used to be there's a lot of which I had never attended one.
I know Rockstar Flipper did some talking at one of them, but
Yeah,
and then that what was that girl that cheated everybody out in California? Um, Clothes seller.
allegedly, she allegedly cheated.
Yeah, she and that tattoo head husband.
Yeah,
You know who I'm talking about.
yeah. I don't know what her name. I don't remember her name.
Uh,
She sold a lot of clothes, and she did the box thing. Uh,
yeah, Joe
yeah, the husband.
was the good. Yeah, Nicole State.
Yeah,
Yeah, she and her husband were recognized as like one of the outstanding sellers of 2019 or something like that. And then they just scammed all their viewers.
I don't know the story behind that. I knew there was some issues, but I
And then they had those free tickets to the meetup that Craigslist Hunter and John and everybody were putting on, and
right.
they backed out of giving the tickets to the people that were supposed to get them or something like that. And boy, they pissed off a lot of people.
Yeah, she had a big YouTube channel too.
Yeah. And then she tried to come back once and make up for it, and she was so disingenuous. Oh man, they lost their eBay account. You know, they were selling boxes of rags as designer clothes to people and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
What was
Cause
she selling on Whatnot?
they had they lived so apparently they lived n- near where they produced a lot of these clothes, or that's where they, like when they came from China, the branded companies would repackage them and ship them out to their to their suppliers. So they seem to get a lot of really high end brand clothes in the beginning, or it might have been with because it was such a it might have been that just there's so many rich people in up where they lived at that they were she was getting a lot of good deals through thrift stores and
Yep.
whatnot.
Well, they seemed like they were making a good living just buying and reselling, but then they thought they had to go big time or something
Right.
by treading on others.
Well, they
Kind of like
probably
kind of like me when I married Gwen. I'm just her downfall.
Gwen's downfall.
Yeah.
She probably well, I mean, I'm not sure how they did their, when you bought a box from them. I don't know whether the lady said I'm a size 8, and then they shipped her a box full of size 8 clothes. I'm not sure how that worked because it seemed like when they were doing the box lots, it might have been towards um, like end users type thing. But
States crates. I should buy something from them and then get it here and fill it up with like cow poo and send it back.
but you know what? There's companies that have taken that model, or maybe they were around first. I don't know which one, but I know there's a lot of services now where you can do that kind of thing. But they probably would have had a great booming business, big enough to they could sell the business if they had have did what they were supposed to.
Yeah, there was nothing holding them back, and then they just blew it. I don't know.
So you know, you know what I think greed, and I'm going to say that
Talking about
allegedly.
Roman.
Um, People get a good gig going, and then they get greedy, and then they just screw everything up. I mean, you know, Todd's got that oil well in his backyard, at least one. He could keep that thing pumping all the time, make plenty of money, and he's out here just trying to make his fortune off of reselling used crap. You know what I mean? Uh, he just wants to make the big money. There's no money in oil anymore. Well, Glock, why do you listen to this show then? But I hate it. I'm going on a cruise, John, in December. My lovely bride is taking me to the Panama Canal. So,
This is the trip that's been planned for 5 years.
yeah, I was planned. I was supposed to go this past year, and I didn't because I got, uh, had the heart attack.
Blew up your heart.
Yeah, it's all it's all Scott's fault because I was watching his show when it happened.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what you know. You got to be careful when you watch his shows.
Yeah, Tom just got back from the beach.
No, I'm just trying to. I got up and took a shower, and I've already done all my meds. I'm just trying to get going and see if it'll help my motivation. But it's have a good day, Victoria. Thanks for stopping by.
Mm-hmm. Bye, Victoria.
So back to the eBay Open. It's going to be if you do virtual, it's free. I don't think it's going to be really that much to it because admission to it's only $25, which is only going to be like half a day. And if you show up, they give you a $25 eBay card. So, but all the virtual is free. It's the September the 27th to the to the 27th through the 29th. And it's going to be several locations throughout the country. And
Do. What's the nearest one to Central Texas, I wonder?
I don't know. I'm getting ready to post a link to the. Jeez, man. Anyway, that's the link to the eBay official eBay Open page.
Jeez, all these places are 1,000 miles away.
We'll just jump in your trunk and go.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, Sadie and I are going to go to Vegas to the
Why?
World Series of Poker.
Uh, okay.
I wonder how that John came out in the Gladiator tournament.
I have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking about.
One of the tournaments is a $300. They call it the Gladiator,
Uh huh.
and basically a 3-day tournament. And John from Flippin' Ain't Easy was playing in it, but I never heard how he placed or did or anything.
Good morning, Mr. Sadie.
Uh,
So anyway, that's the
Atlanta,
news.
Philadelphia, Chicago, Phoenix. No, I ain't going to any of those places.
Yeah.
God, every one of them is right at 1,000 miles away. Actually, I don't know which one would be closest.
Well, it looks like they're trying. It's actually the actual physical part's only the first day. So, because before eBay Open was like 3 days, and they had crap going all the time, and maybe they're just trying to figure out how the attendance will be if they started it back up. But it was kind of pricey to get to it too. I mean, for it also. Good morning, Dr. Fish. How's things out in the big metro area of Missouri, Mr. Sadie?
Missouri. Oh, good. Gwen came storming through here. Her mom locked herself out of her cell phone, and she doesn't know the passcode.
Say that again?
Gwen's mom locked herself out of her cell phone and doesn't know what her passcode is. And her brother told her over the phone that I saw her write it in her book. So Gwen's gonna go over and try to help her mom find her passcode.
Jeez.
And she's anyway. Gwen Gwen spends a lot of time with her mom.
Well, that's what you got to do when they get old.
She's not all that old though. She's just like, I mean, she's not young. What is Gwen? Gwen's mom is like 85, but she acts like she's, I don't know.
Well, it happens. Mr. Sa- Mr. Sadie, I have to get close to it because even though everything is really clear, looking at the small print on this on this monitor is still kind of blurry. So if I if I'm looking this way, I'm looking at EV Mux. If I'm looking over here, I'm looking at YouTube. So
You
I
could do
want
a
me a
split screen on one computer.
well, I've got another monitor on this computer back here. I'm thinking about bringing it up front here so I can switch the chat over to it, and I can
Sadie's
put.
got like 15 monitors set up in like a bank around him. I think Scott does too. I can't handle more than one screen at a time. I would drive myself batty.
Mr. Sadie, you're just fine. But
Uh,
Scott's got like a 42-inch TV or something like us for his monitor,
yeah. He'll be looking up. He'll be looking left. He'll be looking right. He'll be looking down.
and he's still looking at the same monitor. Sasha's got. There's another one around here Sasha was using, and he said it was the pixels were going bad in it, but I couldn't tell any difference in it. I might have to bring it out until I get totally over all of this.
Set the screen resolution up to old fart speed.
Who said that?
Oh, Phil,
John,
Phil,
John,
Phil.
John.
John, I thought that was Phil.
Oh, that was. Sorry. Texas. Sorry. But
I mean, when you think of a Texas bandit, you think of Pedro or El Jefe. You don't think of Phil.
yeah, Senor Phil. I what was the It's your fault, Todd. Remember the old cartoon where there was a horse that was a sheriff and he had a little maybe burro for his deputy?
Yeah,
Do you remember what was his name?
I don't know. I don't remember. Um,
Y'all being
what?
hateful today.
Why do you bring up a 1960s cartoon?
Because they're talking about quick draw McGraw.
Oh,
McGraw.
yeah, Quick Draw McGraw.
My little assistants over here. Um, yeah, I gotta work on that on the screen thing. What are you doing, dude?
You know,
I'm
it's
sitting
been a
here in my
crazy
chair and
day.
I've got kind of got my feet crossed up on the top of the frame that holds the wheels. And when my 17-pound cat, he decides he's gonna jump on the back of my chair and then jump off of it. And I thought he was gonna spin me around.
Yep.
So what's going? Anything exciting going on today? You got 100 things to ship out.
Uh, I've only got 4 to ship out today, but I got to sort the big haul from yesterday's auction.
Oh, that's right.
I got some gold. You want to see some gold?
Mm-hmm.
They're a little bitty tiny, like a baby bracelet,
Uh-huh.
but it's like 14 karat gold. Let's see. What else do I have in the goodie bag here?
Now that was out of the buy yesterday.
Yeah,
Now, did you actually buy the gold, or was it mixed in with some other jewelry?
it was these 4 pieces together.
Okay.
This is a 14 karat white gold. It's an engagement ring with little bitty diamonds. Then I got a wedding band with some little bitty diamonds. This is 10 karat gold. And I got a big old fat. Wow, it fits me pretty good. Big old fat 10 karat gold wedding band. So that stuff wasn't cheap, but in the gold and silver world, you have to spend money to make money. Um, that stuff was those four pieces cost $284,
Right.
but the melt value is 400. So the big wedding band, let's see.
Is that for your is that for your personal collection, or is that going to be reselling?
Oh hell no, I'm selling it on. Yeah, the big ring is an 11. I guess you can kind of see it there.
Oh, okay.
Right at size 11. The smaller wedding band is a size 10. The engagement ring is an 8. So, but man, I bought a bunch of stuff. I got two great old big totes of military surplus clothes and all kinds of crap. Pouches and stuff like that. I got some interesting stuff.
It's
I bought a Sony voice recorder,
right.
but wait, I didn't just buy one. But wait, I didn't just buy two. But wait, I didn't just buy three. I bought four.
What do they go for, roughly?
They're about 35 bucks a piece if they work. Those go bad, sorry. Yeah, they probably do. Haven't tested them yet. So if they all work, that's what's 35 times 4?
$140.
You can't add.
You said 35 times 4,
Yeah.
$140.
Oh, okay. I can't add.
Well, I have on my keyboard. I can hit this little button, and a calculator pops up on my screen.
Let's see. What
So
else
when I
did I
look
get?
like I'm computing in my head, I'm actually calling up my calculator, try to impress you with my math skills. Um,
So what's in the box, Todd? What is it? What'd you buy? I'm fixing to show you. Hold your horses. Don't be impatient, people. I'll show you what I bought at the auction. Look, brand new unopened case. And I bought three of these cases.
okay, you got your screen cut turned off.
Oh, here we go. Da, 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 da. Post-it notes.
That's the 4,000 post-it notes you've got, right?
Something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Break open for resale. I don't know. Should I sell them by a 10 pack like this or no, 12 pack? They're already packaged.
I would throw some up there as a 12 pack like you got right there.
I may just do them all like that. One listing, and I've got how many 12 packs in here? So it looks like there's 6 12 packs in a box. What's 6 times 3?
18? You said 6 times 3?
So that would give me 18 on one listing. Except I think Gwen wants to keep one of the packs to use around here. Let's see what 12 packs of Post-it notes go for on eBay. $12-pack. You go for $14 free shipping.
Can you make any money off of it?
Yeah. Oh wait, here's one for $13.43. How much do they weigh? How much would it cost to ship a 12-pack?
Okay, quit washing your butt.
12-pack weighs 1 pound 3 ounces. So you're talking $7.60 to ship one. Ooh, that's not much margin.
And they're doing free shipping?
Yeah. Looks like most of the sellers are doing free shipping. I could call them cassette tapes and ship them media mail, I guess.
Mr. Sadie said to cover the dogs in Post-it notes and do a video.
So half the reason I bought them is so I could have some. I'm out. I've been tearing off pieces of regular paper.
Well, you got a plenty for a while if you just keep them all.
Well, I ain't gonna keep them all. I'm gonna sell some. Let's see. What else did I get? I got a whole box of DVD and Blu-ray players.
You said, I think you said something about maybe you selling those at your yard sale.
Oh, I could. I guess.
I mean, you said something about you didn't think they'd sell that much for that much. You might sell them at your yard sale.
Yeah.
I believe that's what you said. You know, I'm old. I could be mistaken.
Sony Handycam with the night
The night vision.
night vision, whatever you call it.
I remember when them things were hot.
They still are. These are. Let me look it up here. Sony
No, you
DCR.
you gonna scratch my monitor? Stop.
SONYDCR dash TRV 260. Did you find the passcode?
Because she rips her pages all out. She's like, I did not write it down. You need to tell Bobby I didn't write it down. And he said,
She get her hooked up all right? So, while Todd's taking care of the boss lady, what's going on with everybody in the audience? Y'all having some good sales? Y'all getting had some good purchases? Good morning, Felix. Yeah, that's right, Mr. Sadie. He can just wrap her up with some and give it to her for her anniversary present.
Do what?
Mr. Sadie said, Gwen, you getting, where is it at? Gwen, you're getting post-it notes for your anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
Should think she's getting a big old stack of $100 bills. So she got her fixed up?
No.
No.
Uh, they tried to call the provider, the service provider, and they said, "No, we can't do it. She's got to go to a an Apple store, and the nearest one is like Fort Worth." Mm.
That's a couple hours north of you.
Yes.
I was trying to, I was picturing that area in my mind because I've looked at the map, several times, and you're out in the middle of nowhere.
So this camera sells for about 120.
The one with night vision.
Yep. Cha-ching. Hope it works.
Do you have a cartridge for it?
I do. Your buyer paid $15.12 for Blue Fix light curing surface repair for red tail lights.
That's what you just sold?
Yep, yep. So that was a good buy, I guess.
Well, that's a good way to creep on your neighbors with that night vision.
Yeah,
For Gladys, she can set it up and have all the good information on what the neighbor's doing at night.
Doc Martin boots in good condition. Yep. Todd does Dallas. No, Debbie does Dallas. How much does a pair of Doc Martin 1460 go for? Do do do.
1468.
10. Oh. 1460.
Oh, 60.
Uh.
$19.
Do do.
Damn. Okay.
But
Here's that one that they accepted a best offer, but it was 225.59. 1460 Pascal boots, tumbled leather, black men, size UK 11. Here's some that's
there's these look
$40.
new. These are men's size 12.
Those are not dressy looking boots, right?
No, they're like
I'm gonna say
these are the kind
combat
of
boots.
boots that skinheads used to wear.
Okay.
Probably 75, $80,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, I don't know how what this guy got that. Maybe it's that tumbled leather, the guy that got, well, it said $225, but he took a best offer, so.
Hmm.
Here's Mr. Sadie, a pair of Doc Martens to wear while he's drinking his light beer. Doc, Doc Martens rainbow glitter combat boots.
Rainbow glitter.
$19.
I got 8 beard kits.
Beard kits?
Yeah, you get a beard roller,
Uh huh.
you get activator serum, you get sanitizer, and you get a beard comb. The
Scott needs
beard
that.
kit was designed and developed to help boost new hair growth.
Can I need to order that. Maybe I can put it on top of my head and it'll start filling in some thin spots up
Yeah,
there.
maybe I could use it on my head. Grow a beard on my head. Anyway, those are new, sealed. Anybody need a beard growth kit?
What do they sell for?
I don't know. I just thought they were interesting and I bought them. Let's see, beard growth kit.
Um,
There's one that sold for 26. One that
yeah,
sold for 16. One that sold for 14. Yeah, it'll make a little money.
you don't have much in them, do you?
What did I pay for those? I got 8 kits for. Dang it, where's my sheet? Uh, da, da, da. Beard. I bought 8 kits for $25. and with a buyer's premium of 10%, so 27.50.
Okay, hold on just a second.
That's not going to make a big profit. Oh well. He give you something else to sell.
Um, who is
Lots of
Adam in the
folks have
chat?
beards here.
Hold on a second, I'm doing something. Uh, Copy.
Yeah, lag. Everyone would pass on that. I was the only bidder on those.
Todd, I just shared a link in the Daily Hustle chat for something about finding passwords for Apple products. It came from Adam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Don't know who
see.
Adam is. I'm assuming he's in the chat somewhere. Adam, if you don't want to say who your name is in the chat, I mean which person you are, if you go back into Facebook and say, tell me who you are, I'd appreciate it. But thanks for the post. I don't know anything about Apple phones. I don't have Apple phones at all.
Got it. Let me share this with Gwen. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Okay. Thanks, Adam. Lag is also is known as Adam in the real life. Good morning, Mike. I don't know if I said good morning to you or not. Can you anybody gotten washed away? Apparently, certain spots coming across the southeast has got a lot of rain. Day before yesterday, we got a bunch. Knocked out the power in the middle of the night. But all was good when we got up in the morning. Do you get a lot of rain where you're at, Felix? Let's see. Was that everything on my list? I was trying to make a list of some things to talk about today, so we wouldn't have dead hours like we're doing now. Talked about eBay Open, Sajak, 95. I guess that's about it. I hear him. I can hear. We have an outside cat. I named Tanner, and he's outside meowing. I know he was fed. Well, I think Sasha fed him this morning. I'm gonna have to go out there and feed him up, feed up the livestock outside. You got an outside cat, Felix. Now there are four. That's because you get them fixed. We've had some fixed, and they were hanging around here. We had them fixed, and when I let them out of their carrier, never saw them again. And if I didn't know that I had had him fixed, I'd have swear one of them was Cole's daddy, because he was a solid black one too. So anybody got anything on the agenda today? Something big? Anything big? Anything at all? Mr. Sadie's on right around in his truck and looking important over on the Sir's property.
Well, if we can't figure out how to fix Mama's phone, I guess we're gonna make a trip to Dallas. Shit.
You can't. Yeah, sounds like it. Well, buy him dinner while you're over there. Mr. Sadie, my brother and sister-in-law had this cat that she would sit out because their dogs just ran wild in the yard during the day, which the whole property was fenced in. They would go outside to feed the dogs, and they would set all their bowls out on the front porch. And the cat would go out there and sit. She wouldn't eat. She would just sit. And those dogs were scared to come up on the front porch to eat. Because Terry said my brother Terry, he was, she was vicious to the dogs. So she had all the dogs, and some of them were big dogs, like Brittany Spaniels and that kind of thing. They would, uh, they would just sit there and whine until she got tired and would go back in the house. Then they'd come up and eat. I got
A
to work on this.
Huawei phone. I don't know what that is. 24K.
Can you would I know it'll take longer because you could probably drive up there. They could crack it and bring it back, but just ship it up there to them if that's a little bit long of a trip. Is
Yeah.
there is there not a phone repair system service down in your neck of the woods that might could do it?
Uh. Well, Gwen called the service provider, and they said no. You got to take it into an Apple store.
Well, tell her to put her bonbon dish down and look online and see if there's a We Fix Apple phones in your neck of the woods. They might can break it just as well.
I'll watch the video. Gwen said they tried the wrong passcode so many times it locked her out for 3 hours.
Okay. Lex says Apple will just reset the phone to factory.
So that would lose all the pictures and everything that's on it.
Everything, probably.
Contacts and pictures and
But if she's on an Apple, isn't that already automatically uploaded to the cloud?
you would think so.
I mean, it's no big deal if Gwen can go in there and see it if it's on her account, however you manage the cloud storage. Why would you buy an Apple phone? That's what I got, Felix. My phone is wherever my phone's at. Mine is a One Plus. My son was obsessed with these things, and he bought me one, which I thank him for. Uh, he bought me one because he's got one and he really likes it. And other than having an issue with certain kinds of cases on it, hadn't had any problems with it. But he bought me this one, as I think I've said before, because I had a spider crack right up here in the corner. Actually, it was this corner. And every time he would see my phone activated and he'd see that up there, it just irritated. Why don't you get a new phone? Because this one does exactly what I want it to do. Todd, you don't have. Todd, do you have an iPhone?
Yep.
Do you have the cloud storage?
I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah, I figured they would.
No, I don't have a Mac. I have a
Uh,
PC.
Um, a lot of stuff comes off the same. Felix, a lot of stuff comes off the assembly line, and they just, after they run so many of one product, they switch a certain part of it so it puts a different brand on it.
I do have a Atari 2600. I need to get it tested and sold.
My mother had one, and she played that thing for years. I mean, after the Nintendos came out, all of that, she would sit there and she'd play that thing. I need to get her a Wii so she can play like the sports stuff, Tetris. Because before their phone service, I mean, their local cable company changed everything where they had a box. Now everything's got to go through a Amazon Fire Stick or something like that. Um, they had the gaming channel, and it had like solitaire and things like that on it. And she would sit there and play that sucker for hours because there's nothing else to watch. There's nothing to watch on TV.
They're just giving me hell over there in the side chat.
I'm looking at that. My mom, she solitaires that kind of stuff. John, that's all she does. She don't she don't do any of the other gaming. She used to like Mario Brothers though.
Yeah, 24K. Feed the carrier pigeons. I got you, turd.
The carrier pigeons.
Yeah, that's how I send messages.
Uh, okay. Well, you know what? Probably 90% of what I use my phone for is messaging. Roberta will call me on the phone. I will call her. I will call my mother and my brothers occasionally. But normally my brothers and my children, they message me. I'm like, that damn thing, you can talk through it. So anyway, it's a past my appointed time. I've got to get out of here. Thank y'all all for coming in. Todd, you got any final words of wisdom for this crowd? Because God knows
Uh,
some of them really need some wisdom.
don't forget your cell phone passcode.
Yep, that's a good thing to remember. So anyway, y'all have a great day. I guess Scott will have a show tomorrow morning, and yeah, what's a passcode? I agree with you on that, Lag. I mean, Felix. Anyway, y'all have a great day. If not, we'll see you Thursday morning, and then Friday morning on Todd's channel, which he'll be doing it by himself. So any of you people that would like to help him out, because I have a doctor's appointment that morning. Hopefully, I can get released so I can drive, because that's really been a pain in my butt, not being able to drive. Because my wife said you can't drive until the doctor says you can drive. So anyway, y'all have a great day. Bye bye. Bye,
Bye.
Todd.